Kaveri water dispute.
The Kaveri water dispute has...
Karnataka is not the owner of Kaveri.
State government will continue to release the Kaveri water to the neighboring state of Tamil Nadu.
Amid the Kaveri water sharing row,
Protest broke down here in Bengaluru, where you have pro-Kannada organization members.
Again, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka are spatting over waters of river Kaveri. This time Tamil Nadu is demanding 24,000 cusecs of water from Karnataka. But due to weak monsoon, only 5,000 cusecs of water can be released as per the orders of Kaveri Water Regulation Committee. And to fulfill its demand, Tamil Nadu appealed to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court refused to interfere in this matter and ordered to release only 5,000 cusecs of water for Tamil Nadu. But why after every couple of years, we see Tamil Nadu and Karnataka fighting over Kaveri River, whereas other rivers of South India like Godavari, Krishna, Mahadai, etc. are also embroiled by water sharing formulas. But in comparison to Kaveri, we do not see much disputes on these rivers. And even after so many regulatory mechanisms, Kaveri dispute is still persisting today. What's the reason? Let's find out. Kaveri, also known as Lifeline of the South. Kaveri River originates at elevation of 13,041 meters in Kodagu district of Karnataka in the Brahmagiri hills of Western Ghats. From Kodagu, it descends on the parched Deccan Plateau and creates two islands, namely Srirangipatnam and Shiva Samudra. And before these islands and city of Mysore, KRS Dam is constructed, that is also known as Krishna Raja Sagar Dam. Next, this river creates a 64 kilometers long boundary between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu after Kodagu. And after this, Kaveri takes a southerly turn and its water is dammed by Mettur Reservoir in Salem district of Tamil Nadu. About 45 kilometers downstream, Kaveri meets its important right bank tributary Bhavani River. And below this, Kaveri enters into plains of Tamil Nadu. Next, in Tiruchirappalli district, as it flows in the plains, it is divided into two main branches, namely Kolidam River, also known as Kolerun River, and southern branch is still called as Kaveri. And after 16 kilometers, both branches converges to create Sri Rangam Island. Further, Kaveri breaks into various distributaries, creating a fertile delta, and finally meets Bay of Bengal near Mailadhaturi district. This fertile and wide delta, also known as Garden of South India, is utmost important for Tamil Nadu's agriculture. In its course, Kaveri also receives waters from its tributaries. Major left bank tributaries are Harangi, Hemavati, Simsha and Arkavati, and right bank tributaries are Kabani, Bhavani and Amravati. And all these tributaries give Kaveri a basin size of 81,000 kilometers, which extends into Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Puducherry and its part Karaikal. Kaveri River drains 2.7% geographical area of India, and hence in Kaveri water dispute, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Union Territory of Puducherry is involved. Kaveri upper catchment area that mostly lies in Karnataka receives water from summer or southwest monsoon, whereas lower catchment area receives rainfall from retreating or northeast monsoon, making Kaveri almost a perennial river. But still, like other South Indian rivers, Kaveri depends totally on rainfall. Hence, during heavy monsoon rains, Kaveri is oversaturated with water, and during subpar monsoon, Kaveri has very less water, creating a water crisis in the basin. And this water crisis triggers agriculture crisis, the same situation we are facing today in Karnataka. Also, in this dispute, two major dams are involved, namely KRS, Krishna Raja Sagar Dam, in Mandya district of Karnataka, constructed by Krishna Raja Vodiyar in 1931. The waters from this dam is used to irrigate agricultural fields in Mysuru and Mandya district. Plus, this dam also ensures drinking water supply to India's Silicon Valley, Bengaluru. Downstream of this dam, in Tamil Nadu's Salem district, Kaveri water is stored by Mettur Reservoir, which provides irrigation and drinking water facility to 12 districts of Tamil Nadu. And that's the reason why waters of this river is disputed between these South Indian states. Another place of importance that's always in the news in this dispute is Billigundlu, a small village located on the left bank of this river in Tamil Nadu's Krishnagiri district, where Central Water Commission has set up a water measuring station. from where it is measured how much water is transferred from Karnataka to Tamil Nadu. So let's first delve into the genesis of this dispute. To understand this dispute, we need to look into the agreements of 1892 and 1924, the Supreme Court judgment of 1990, the Kaveri Water Dispute Tribunal Award of 2007, and the Supreme Court verdict of 2018 and its subsequent formula. The root of this dispute arises from the agreements of 1892 and 1924 that was signed between the British-controlled Madras Presidency and the princely state of Mysore under the British for 50 years. According to 1924 agreement, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry was allocated 75% of waters. Karnataka was allocated 23% and 2% was allocated to Kerala. But in 1974, this agreement expired and Karnataka refused to give 75% waters to Tamil Nadu, and on the premise that it was British imposed, and as Karnataka is an upper riparian state in the Kaveri basin, it should get more water. This step of Karnataka led to verbal spatting between leaders of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. In 70s and 80s, government tried to solve this issue politically but failed to garner any consensus between these states. And finally in 1986, Thanjavur Farmers Association sought Supreme Court help and filed a petition to create a tribunal to solve this dispute judicially. And hence, under Supreme Court pressure, VP Singh government constituted Kaveri Water Dispute Tribunal, that is CWDT, under Section 4 of Interstate Water Dispute Act 1956. In 1991, CWDT provided a temporary solution in its interim order that failed miserably in 1995 due to subdued rains. After 16 years of its inception, in 2007, Kaveri Water Dispute Tribunal delivered its final order, where Tamil Nadu was allocated 419 TMC of water against a demand of 512 TMC. Karnataka was allocated 270 TMC against a demand of 465 TMC. Kerala was given 30 TMC and 7 TMC was allocated to Puducherry. 10 TMC was reserved for environmental purpose and 4 TMC was let into the sea. But this verdict, which allocated less water against the demand of Karnataka as well as Tamil Nadu, created political ruckus in these states, and hence petitions were filed again in the Supreme Court against CWDT order. And Supreme Court in 2018 gave its final verdict, where Tamil Nadu's share was reduced to 404.25 TMC from 419 TMC. Karnataka's share was increased from 270 TMC to 284.75 TMC. Kerala's and Puducherry share was unchanged, that is 30 and 7 TMC respectively, and this was a big victory for Karnataka. Plus, Supreme Court gave directions to central government to implement its verdict, and hence Centre created CWMA, that is Kaveri Water Management Authority, and CWRA, that is Kaveri Water Regulation Committee. Kaveri Water Management Authority is headquartered in Delhi. Its main function is to implement the final verdict. And CWMA in its function is assisted by CWRC, that is headquartered in Bangalore, that provides data on water in reservoirs and rainfall in Kaveri Basin. So today, this dual mechanism exists. But still, during water-stressed years, we find the issue of Kaveri waters in the news again. Whereas other rivers like Narmada, Godavari and Krishna are also interstate rivers, but dispute over them is not so intense. So what's the reason? The main reason for this is that in these rivers, most of the dispute is related to the unused water flow in the river. Whereas in Kaveri Basin, there is little to none unused water. Today, combined demand of all three states and Puducherry is 1138 TMCF, and on an average, Kaveri only have 740 TMCF water available. Hence, in Kaveri Basin, demand is much more than the supply, which is not the case with other rivers. And for sure in the future, again we are going to see Kaveri water dispute flaring up.